Welcome to the last Across the Timeways card review, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about all of the Warlock cards that just got announced, so you guys know what you could be expecting out of the class real soon. Hope you find the video helpful, and definitely check out my other Across the Timeways reviews if you want to be up to date to what's about to come on November 4th. Now, let's get into the cards.
You are not prepared!
Alrighty, starting with the fabled card for the class, which is none other than Timethief Rafaam, a 10 mana 10/10, and your deck size is 40 but has 10 Rafaams. Battlecry: if you played the rest, destroy the enemy hero. Damn, sounds pretty strong, and for the first time I saw this, I thought this would be 10 mana 10/10s in the deck, which is literally impossible, but no, it's actually a lot more playable than that, because we have all sorts of different costs on Rafaams. We start off with a 1 mana tiny Rafaam, and this thing has a Death Rattle draw Rafaam, which is pretty nice to tether out more of those. We also have the 2 mana green Rafaam, Battlecry: give Rafaams in your hand +2/+2, 4 mana Explorer Rafaam, Battlecry: discover a Rafaam from your deck, War Chief Rafaam, gain 5 armor. If you control another Rafaam, gain 5 more. 7 mana Mind Flayer Rafaam is a taunt. Battlecry: if you're holding another Rafaam, summon a copy of this. Damn, pretty strong stuff, all of them. Calamacious Rafaam is a 6 mana, deal 6 damage to all minions that aren't Rafaam. Giant Rafaam is a 8 mana rush, costs 1 less for each Rafaam you've played this game. Murloc Rafaam is a 3 mana, Battlecry: the next Rafaam you play costs 3 less. Archmage Rafaam is 9 mana, Battlecry: transform all minions that aren't Rafaam into a 1/1 sheep. And the last Rafaam is a 1 mana 1/1 Bafaam. Pretty funny stuff. But no, actually this last one I think is just the effect from Archmage Rafaam in it. So yeah, all around you have one of each prices from 1 to 10. They're all having the stats of their mana cost, but they all have some pretty sick effects. So even though it does dilute the deck quite a lot, if you have a good amount of card draw, a lot of these are actually kinda cracked. The cool thing about this card is, this is not start of the game shuffle 10 Rafaams into your deck. No, it's actually you build the deck with the 10 Rafaams straight out, so you could actually mulligan some of these Rafaams in the beginning of the game, which is definitely going to help you a lot more. And some of them definitely did look quite interesting. I do believe this actually might be a pretty decent archetype for the rogue class. We have plenty of stall mechanics for the class right now, with things like Ancient of Yore, with Eternal Layover, with the Starship pieces, so you definitely are gonna have enough time to be playing all of these Rafaams, and a lot of them actually did seem quite nice, and they did have nice little tempo on them too. We can also remind ourselves with the 5 mana Divergence. It's a 5 mana shadow spell, split a random minion in your hand into 2 halves. This thing could be extremely powerful with some nice Battlecry or Death Rattle minions. Right now I still haven't figured out what exactly this thing is going to be cracked with, but surely there's going to be some broken tactics with this thing. We already saw this card when the expansion got revealed, so no need to waste too much time on it. Let's see the next legendary for the class. We have the 6 mana Chronogor, which is a 6/7 dragon. Battlecry: you draw your 2 highest cost cards. Your opponent draws your 2 lowest cost cards. Kinda interesting, not gonna lie. Like, this actually gives your opponent your cards, so it's actually gonna be decent for you to mill your opponent with some things they probably don't want. But what you could be giving them is the 0 mana temporary discover card, which is definitely something you would much rather play yourself. But you are gonna start understanding why this card is actually super good, because Warlock in this expansion is gonna be shuffling a lot of bad things into their own deck, and with this guy you actually get to give them those bad things. So this card could be strong even without that extra archetype that is introduced in this expansion, but it's gonna make a lot more sense once you see the rest of these cards. Next up we have the 2 mana Twilight Timehopper, and this is a 2 mana 4/4 dragon. Battlecry: shuffle 2 shreds of time into your deck. When drawn, deal 3 damage to your hero. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. The last dragon is gonna be preferably drawing these craps into your opponent's hand, and those are actually 0 mana shreds of time. Cast when drawn, deal 3 damage to your hero. Not exactly the best thing in the world to be giving your opponent, so it does make a lot more sense with that legendary now. Dealing 6 damage to the opponent's face while drawing yourself a couple of big cards definitely ain't no joke. And having yourself a 2 mana 4/4 to tempo out nice and quick also makes a lot of sense. Basically, even if you don't give these to the opponent, you still have yourself a 2 mana 4/4 on turn 1 or 2. And decks like that usually close out games nice and quick, and your health is gonna be a resource in that case. So you should be fine, taking a little bit of damage here and there, as long as your minions actually stick on the board for a while. We also have a 4 mana Rafaam Ladder. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Oh, it's Rafaam's climbing each other. Rafaam doesn't need a ladder, Rafaam has Rafaams. Hilarious. This thing draws you 3 cards of different costs. Definitely an interesting one to be having. Being able to draw 3 cards for 4 mana is kinda decent. We have seen 3 mana draw 3s for things like Demon Hunters with Outcast and whatnot with the Paraglide, but this one also does look quite interesting. It doesn't have a school on the spell or anything like that, but still should be a usable card for the class for sure. And also it does help you actually fish out all of those different Rafaams you shuffled into your deck. Next up is the 1 mana Entropic Community. Give your minions +1/+1, shuffle again 2 Shreds of Time into your deck. So yeah, the Shred of Time is definitely gonna be the flavor of the expansion for Warlock, it seems. Back in the day, I definitely enjoyed the Soul Stones we used to shuffle into our Demon Hunter decks. So if this is anything like that, it's gonna be kind of a fun expansion for Warlock, at least for me, I think. Giving your minions +1 definitely sounds pretty good. And if indeed you are some kind of zoo-type Warlock, this is gonna be very, very helpful for you. Again, sacrificing future health for instant gratification definitely would be great for a deck like this. The 2 mana Tachyon Barrage. Tachyon? I don't know, let me know in the comments, I have no idea how you read this thing, but the 2 mana Barrage deals 6 damage split among all enemies, and this shuffles again 2 Shreds of Time into your deck. 2 mana Fireball sounds decent, it can also go into minions who are stealth and whatnot, so it could be kinda cool like that too. So again, this card definitely looks like it is gonna be a staple into an aggressive, quick Warlock deck that I'm definitely gonna be keen on trying on the Fury Crafting stream really soon from now, so be on the lookout for that. Next up is the 4 mana 4/4 Dragon, Fatebreaker. This thing has lifesteal and it casts a Shred of Time from your deck to gain +3/+3. So it's basically a 4 mana 7/7, huh? It also does remove one of the not so good Shreds of Time from your deck. So playing this thing as soon as turn 3 or 4 could be indeed very amazing, and also it having lifesteal, as long as it slaps a single time, this is gonna negate the damage of more than a couple of Shreds of Time, so that's actually kinda cool. We also have the 5 mana Ruinous Velocidrake. It's a 5/5 dragon with rush, and it has a battle cry, cast a Shred of Time from your deck to summon a copy of this. Again, these things are casting these things, so you're actually taking damage to get the extra effect out of them, but it's very, very worth it to get yourself an extra 5/5 on the board with rush nonetheless. As soon as turn 4 or 5, this thing would be huge. Having yourself 10/10 worth of stats that are able to rush down your opponent's stuff is gonna be more than worth it to be spending that free health from your deck. And the last card we're gonna review from this expansion will be the 3 mana 3/3 Bygone Doomspeaker, and this one looks amazing. It has Rewind and it has Battle Cry. Both players discard a random card, obviously from their hands, and being able to actually take 2 shots at the opponent's hand this way, and also having the option to change what you discarded should be pretty sick, both in a discard Warlock in Wild and in any kind of Warlock in Standard. This should be huge, because there's plenty of combo decks you would be very, very happy to take shots at, and with this thing being able to do it up to 4 times in a single game just by running a couple of these in your deck should be very huge and very bad for any combo deck. So that's gonna be it for this expansion, guys. Do let me know what you think about the Warlock cards. I myself am actually kinda excited about these, not gonna lie, and I am gonna be very happy trying some of these on the Fury Crafting stream in a few days from now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and definitely check out the other reviews if you wanna watch all my thoughts on all of the cards. Thanks for watching. I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.